They say beauty is both a gift and a curse, and for Kiki, it was the latter. In a quiet village, cradled by emerald hills and flowing rivers, lived Kiki, a woman whose beauty was said to rival the sunrise. Her parents saw her allure as a golden opportunity, not for love or joy, but to secure their future through a wealthy marriage. Kiki, however, dreamed of something different. She wished for a life where love mattered more than the riches and a partner who valued her for her heart and not her face. But her parents' ambitions drowned her voice. One day, a messenger arrived from a distant, mysterious family reputed to possess unimaginable wealth. They proposed marriage to Kiki, claiming their eldest son would make her a queen in his grand mansion. Kiki's protests were ignored as her parents eagerly accepted the proposal, their eyes gleaming with greed. "You must think of your family," they urged. "This marriage will elevate all of us." Due to her parents' persistence, Kiki agreed to the marriage. The traditional ceremony was hastily arranged, and when the groom's family arrived, only his parents and younger brother, Nkem, were present. They claimed that the groom, their eldest son, was away on an urgent business and had to send Nkem in his place. Kiki's heart sank. How could a man so busy on the day of his wedding care for her? But Nkem was polite and charming, his reassurances softening her unease. "My brother regrets his absence," he told her. "He eagerly awaits your arrival." Her parents, intoxicated by the chest of gold, silk, and spices presented as dowry, dismissed her concerns. The ceremony continued, binding Kiki to a man she had never met. After the wedding, Nkem escorted Kiki to her new home. They traveled far, through dark forests where the sunlight barely touched the ground. As the air grew colder and the trees more oppressive, Kiki's unease deepened. At last, they arrived at a vast ancient mansion, its walls covered in ivy, and its garden filled with thorny, twisting vines. Though the house was grand, its shadowy presence felt foreboding. Inside, Kiki was led to a lavish chamber decorated with beautiful carvings and artworks. "Your husband will join you shortly," Nkem said, leaving her alone. As the night fell, Kiki heard a chilling hiss. Turning, she froze in terror. Before her stood her husband, not a man, but a serpent man. His body was that of a monstrous snake, with a humanoid torso and glowing golden eyes. "You are mine now," he hissed, his voice slithering through the air. "You will bear my hairs." Kiki's screams echoed in the silent mansion, but no one came to her aid. Every day, Kiki was forced to boil hundreds of eggs for her serpent husband's meals. The serpent man demanded her obedience, threatening to devour her or anyone who dared to help her escape. Terrified, Kiki pretended to submit while secretly observing her surroundings. She noticed that the serpent man weakened during daylight and that his family avoided a particular chamber in the mansion. One day, Kiki's younger brother, Chidi, came to visit. Kiki was overjoyed to see him, but also terrified. The serpent man had warned her, "If you tell him the truth, he will be my next meal." Hiding her fear, Kiki greeted Chidi warmly, but he sensed something was wrong. "Are you happy, sister?" he asked, noticing her trembling hands. Kiki only smiled, steering the conversation away from her plight. Chidi left, but not before whispering, "I'll return to help you." Kiki attempted several escapes, but the mansion was alive with enchantments. Locked doors resisted her touch. Thorny vines pulled her back, and the serpent man's punishment grew more severe with each attempt. Even when sent to the market, Kiki felt a spell binding her to return. Her heart sank each time she passed the mansion's threshold. Yet, the maidens in the market envied her, believing her life was a dream. Adorned in fine clothes and married to a wealthy man, she seemed to live the life they all desired. Kiki smiled bitterly, unable to reveal the truth. Chidi returned, more determined than ever. This time, Kiki slipped him a note hidden in a folded cloth, detailing her plight. "We must plan carefully," she whispered. Chidi sought the help of their village medicine man, who prepared a concoction to counteract the serpent man's magic. On a fateful morning, Kiki told her husband that she needed to visit the market for a rare ingredient. The serpent man cast his usual spell to ensure her return, but the medicine man's counterspell broke its hold. At the market, Kiki met Chidi and the medicine man. Together, they hurried back to the mansion, armed with a potion and a plan. Inside the mansion, Kiki pretended to serve her husband his meal, laced with the medicine man's concoction. The serpent man grew sluggish, his golden eyes dimming. Chidi and the medicine man burst in, shattering the enchanted staff that gave the serpent man his power. He writhed in agony, his monstrous form dissolving into smoke. The mansion trembled, its walls crumbling as the enchantments unraveled. Kiki returned to her village, stronger and wiser. She confronted her parents, throwing the riches she had taken at their feet. "You sold me into darkness for gold," she said. "No wealth shall replace your daughter's happiness." Her parents were unable to look at Kiki in the eyes, for they felt ashamed for what they had done to their daughter. She continued living in her parents' home and refused to ever get married again. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to support our channel, like, comment, and share. Bye.